Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are going to start on the coilover installation. So let's go ahead and get started on that. First I got to go move the wife's car out of the way, and then I need to go center my car in the center of the garage. Alright guys, now that we have the car jacked up, we're going to go ahead and start taking off the back wheels and go ahead and look at what we're working with on the suspension. We're going to remove this inner bolt right here, hopefully. And a lot easier than I expected. I decided to go with the Neomax, well, the Silver's Neomax suspension. I think, if I remember correctly, they're from Australia. Don't quote me on that. But this is what they look like. Here's the front. I think it said it was 24 adjustable. Here's the rears. So I already ended up getting out the old suspension. So let's go take a look and compare. Alright, side by side comparison. As you guys can see, it's a lot more cleaner and not as busted up. Well, shouldn't be busted up, it's brand new, but the suspension travels a whole lot smaller as well, which is really good. I'm going to show you what I ended up having to do. It was the rubber boot that covered it, and I'm going to show you guys on this side. Right in there is the rubber boot. I had to remove a bolt right here and shove the plate over to the side, and then do the unbolting. As you guys can see, the plate is shoved over to the side and the suspension hole is right there. It's really not the best situation. Kind of missed the 32's idea of having it in the trunk, but the way that they have it set up is the way they have it set up. About 30 inches to 26 and a half. Alright, now we got the bolts off. Let's go ahead and tap the rest of this out. I tapped some of it already, but let's go ahead and make this thing drop. Busted suspension, new suspension. Alright, I'm going to go and adjust the other one as well. You guys saw me adjust one of them already, so I'm going to just go ahead and get that one adjusted and throw them on. There's nothing else I can do other than throw them on and test them out. Just raise it until I can get it inside these holes up here. As I'm doing this by myself, so add an extra set of hands. You gotta innovate yourself in different ways to make it work. Right here, if you guys notice, I had to well, I had to readjust this so it'll match up with up here. I bolted it on except for back here. I had to readjust the height and everything on the other side. So let's go to the other side and we'll work on that one. Just to show you what I was talking about, guys. If you look up there, the holes are in a different spot than the actual guide. So I'm gonna just like the other side. You guys can see right there. All right, let the fun part begin. It's gonna be readjusting them.
Welcome back to the channel. We're about to fuck some shit up.
Alright, but this is what we're rolling with. We adjusted it, I had to adjust it a second time just to make sure it sits decently. I mean, now we can fit the fingers actually inside there, but we're gonna have to roll the fingers for sure. Between the front and rear, I can slap my hands around in there and you can't do it in there. As you guys can see, squatting. So the way we are adjusting this is we read all the way down to the single thread through the thread hole that you can see the threads on, and what we did was we counted 4 revolutions around until we downwards. 4 revolutions downwards, and then we tighten it down. That's what we did in the rear to give myself as much room as possible. This we're going to test fit everything, and then if everything seems to do all right, we'll leave it like that. But I know for a fact we're going to roll fenders in the rear. Fronts were pretty much pre-rolled, half-assed, but pre-rolled. So now the test is to go get the jack and jack this up and put it together. Alright, now we have everybody here. I gotta go get some stuff. Hey Jared, does that camera?
You better get some yacht shit factories on.
Liam's coming.
Where's that way?
It's gonna be too long for this. That's fine.
I'm staying right here. You want to go back and see mommy? Okay, go see mommy.
You TeamiLLicit?
Bye, Daddy.
Cool, thank you.
There's your sticker.
What mommy?
You can open the door yourself.
And
He wants to come back and tell you about the bad guys.
TeamiLLicit on the front, and then we put, because we no longer are sponsored by Crowns,
Right.
they went with my logo on the back.
We're sponsored by Crown Rod.
That's
pretty good.
And then here's your shirt as well. It's actually really good when you drink beer like that. We made lumpia the other night when we made the shirts.
I could smell it in the round and walk in. I was like, oh man.
Oh, so clean.
Got it.
So clean, mister. It really is.
Well, it would be if the
Cow was still there. And now we have another member. That makes 4. 5. I forgot Rose. I'm gonna have to cut that part out the clip. You said what? We can do that shit right now.